Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa. Let's get going. Good morning. It's Sunday. Come on in the water.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
That's our Sunday song. And yes, it is Sunday. Can you believe that? First day of the week. Let's see who we got up in here. Crystal Nobles. Good morning, darling Crystal. Our blue jeans here with Gruffy, who just slurped me. I love you, Gruffy. Kathy Kovacs, good morning. Rick Morrow and Josie, hello, hello. Pat Moss, good afternoon, Pat. I hope you're having an amazing time with your grandson. Hello, Tom. Julie Kiss, Sunday Fun Day. Yes, yes. We are getting ready to have some fun. So let's get started with connecting in the brain and the heart. We call this the heart-brain coherence. We do it every morning. For those who may not be familiar, there's 3 steps. Touch your heart center. Slow down your breathing. And then add in joy. Add in warmth. Add in compassion. Think of a warm hug and just envision yourself being hugged right now. And we're going to hold this energy for another minute. And then after that, I'd love to hear what your I am stories are on this Sunday. So y'all know the drill. After we do the breathing and holding that energy, I'd love to hear your I am story. And let's start with the letter S for Sunday. So what's your I am story with the letter S today? I am super happy. I am a spiritual being inside this human body. I am soaring high in my spirit with the universe. And I am peace. Let's see what you all got. Good morning. We have Suzanne in the house. That's an S. Good morning, Suzanne. Kathy Hand. Jasmine, where have you been? Jasmine, we've been missing you and we've been praying for you every day and for your 2 daughters. Hope is here. Good afternoon to you, Hope and Zenna. Yes, yes, I am so happy you're here. And Blue Jean says, I am serenity. I love that one. I'm going to give you a cheers on that one. That's a beautiful S word. Rick is feeling super. All right, Superman. And Julie, I am a super soul. Oh, I love this. I love just creating, and that's what we're doing. When your brain gets an assignment, it gets busy. It tries to meet that assignment. It tries to do what you're telling it to do. And it's creating an energy inside of you. It's fun. And life is all about having fun. I'm going to remind you all of that every day. We should be having fun. We should be playing on that playground, swinging. I am swinging on the swing set. So what else we got? Oh, Pat, I'm so sorry, honey. But at least you got to see Tom. And yes, we are getting that new home for you, just like we did for Annie. Annie got hers manifested. Let's do the same for you, Pat Moss. Kathy Hand, I am a shining star. I am simply abundant and super grateful. I love this. Jasmine, I am loving and lovable. Thank you so much. I missed you all. We missed you, Jasmine, and so much love to you. Tammy says, I am super satisfied and sassy. Oh, there's a wonderful S word. I am sassy. I love that. Yes. That lifted the vibration in here. And Charlie's in the house. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Tasha. Tasha says, I am seeing angels. No, wait, I am seen. I have angels and love and friends and family and animals. Awesome. Welcome, Tasha. Pat says, I am getting less stressed, strong, and full of strength. Awesome. Thank you all for doing the I am statements this morning. Thank you for looking in and playing the game. What S word can you pull out to make a story about you? And I love that you played along. It's super duper exciting to come in and play with each other. You know, so many times we come in and we focus on what's not right. We focus on what's going wrong. And I want you to continue to share. There's an S word. Share with us what your burdens are so that we can all lift our arms around you. But let's play. You know that song, Come On, Let's Play. That's what it's all about. When we have fun, we're lifting that vibration sky high. We are just helping each other to not forget that we have problems, but to know that it's possible to lift ourselves up out of whatever comes our way. Whatever that story is, whatever we just keep regurgitating over and over. I can't remember who I was listening to. I listened to a lot of inspirational and motivational YouTubes. And I remember there was a statement that if you get up and in the morning and you start immediately thinking about what happened the day before you went to sleep, and you start regurgitating that old story, maybe there was a fight or an argument, and maybe things just didn't feel right in the energy, and you get up and you continue that same stream of energy, you're living in the past. But if you get up and you come in here or go somewhere that your vibration is going to be lifted up, you've started a clean slate. You've started to take control of your life. And I want you all to have control of your life. I want you to be the very best you possible, happy you, excited you. I want that for you. That's on my heart every day. I think about all you beautiful souls that come in here and just love on each other, that want the very best for each other. And I want that for you. So one way to do that is to just feel the energy and play with each other and smile and laugh with each other. That's why we have Thankful Thursday and the Wacky Wednesdays. We want to show gratitude and we want to laugh together. And I can't wait until we do it in person. When we're in person, when I'm with the P's, there's laughter. We don't just sit around and talk about everything in the world that's going wrong. No, we laugh. We have great conversation and it's fun. So let's see what else we got. Crystal Nobles, thank you for being here. Crystal says, I am so blessed. Yes, and we're blessed by your presence today. I'm not sure where Deirdre is. Sometimes she likes to sleep in, and that's okay. She'll be here. Suzanne, I am succeeding. I am strong. Yes, yes, yes. Blue Jean says, happy me. Wee, woohoo. I love the happy you. Yes, we had lots of laughs. We had lots of laughs at the animals, especially, and laughs at just life in general and anything that we could find to laugh about. And it's there. There's lots of stuff there. We just have to sometimes look for it. Sometimes it takes a little bit of digging, doesn't it? It takes a little bit of time. So if you're getting up and you find yourself getting into that habit of, oh, the problems didn't go away while I slept. I'm still angry. I'm still sad. I'm still this. I'm still that. The world's still horrible. If you find yourself in that kind of mood when you get up in the morning, look at that. Step away and be the observer for just a minute. That's all I'm asking is just a minute to just step back and fully look at your life. When you find one thing to be grateful for, when you do that, when you again put your brain out on assignment and say, what do I have to be grateful for? You can ask yourself questions when you wake up. It doesn't have to be just jump out of bed and run 90 miles an hour, get the coffee going, get breakfast, whatever it is that you need to do. You can just pause. Just hit that pause button for just a minute. Just like you know how it's like to hit the snooze button, right? Hit the pause button and say, wait, what am I thinking? What am I thinking right now in this moment? Am I thinking words of gratitude? Am I thinking, wow, thank you, God, for another day. Thank you for the blessing that I have of breathing, of living, of hopefully being able to make an impact today with a word or a smile. When you turn it around from that grumpy, can't wake up, can't shake the feelings, can't get out of whatever it was that was going on the day prior or the week prior even. Can't means I choose not to. Listen to that. That's what the angels are telling me. That's what they told me a long time ago. Because yes, I would argue with my angels. I would tell them, I can't do that. And they'd laugh. And then something else would come up and I'd say, angels, I can't do that. And they'd laugh. So then again, I would say that can't word. And they just flashed that thought in my head. You're choosing not to. It's not that you can't. because we can do anything we put our mind to. Our mind is powerful. Our mind doesn't know that we can't. Our mind just does whatever we say, it's going to do it if we're committed and we want it. But if we don't want it, don't do it. Be true to yourself, be authentic. But when you're thinking about your day, when you get out of bed, look at that. Just look at how you start your day. It is so important. And it's really important today because today is Sunday. Today is setting the intentions day. So today we are going to set intentions on Sunday. That's a good way to remember what we do on Sundays. And good morning, Stacy. Stacy, so good to see you in here. And I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful day. We're talking about motivating ourselves when we get up in the morning. And how do we do that? One way is to just do it. Just like Nike says, just do it. Just get up and start singing praises. Just get up, and if there's a special song that you love, maybe you could use that song as a ringtone. I do that. I have the song Happy Because I'm Happy, and that's my ringtone to wake me up because I want to wake up happy. I want to stay happy. I want to stay on that high vibration. And we have Myra says, thank you for praying for me and Anya when we were sick. Oh, Myra, I hope that means that you're feeling so much better. I hope that whatever was going on with those high fevers, and we were lifting you up during that time. We were praying for you every day. We have been. You're on our list, and we pray for you every day. So thank you for coming on this morning and letting us know that we have something to celebrate. Thank you. Stacy says, Luna and I are having coffee and watching. Well, good morning, Luna. I miss you, little girl. And cheers to everyone having your morning cup in your morning cuppa. And next Saturday, we are going to show them off. We're going to have a cuppa lunch next Saturday morning on the morning cuppa. Good morning, Tabby. I have the Kuan Yin card in my hand, Kathy. I was greeting everyone coming in and getting a full room in here and sharing out some love and light. And then we're going to see what Kuan Yin has to say to us. And, oh, cool, that's your song. Clap your hands if you want a room without a roof. Yes. Yes, yes. You know, we studied Matthew McConaughey's book, Green Lights. And that came up in the book, living in a room without a roof. Because when you're doing that, you're dismissing all limits. You are saying, there is nothing that's going to hold me down. And there's our Deirdre. Good morning, Deirdre. And that's right, Kathy. Next Saturday morning, it's a tea party with our Cuppa JoY cups. I love it. And Stacy says, I couldn't find Cuppa. I had to search, but here we are. I put the notice in the Morning Cuppa thread that we're all in on Facebook. Pat Moss, my intention is to read the magic book by Rhonda Byrne that I bought yesterday. Yes, yes, you are going to be thrilled because that book really changed me. It changed a lot of the ways that I think, and a lot of the ways and the beliefs that I held were changed. So I'm happy that you got that book. Good morning, Sally. another S person. Okay, and Sally, I got your message. And yes, we are lifting our Tony up very high today. Isabel is here. Good morning, good morning. All right, so Kuan Yin has a message for us. I haven't read it yet, but Kuan Yin always syncs her message with whatever is going on, whatever we've been talking about. So, what do you say, Kuan Yin? Spin the silken thread divine. In creating precious silks, there is a sorting process of sifting out that which is broken to find that is what is precious and pure. All right, I'm going to stop because I'm getting tongue twisted. But do y'all notice? Did you notice the S words? Spin the silken thread. I'm going to start over and listen to those S words. I think this is so important today. In creating precious silks, there is a sorting process of sifting out that which is broken to find that which is precious and pure. You are commencing a new cycle, and it is time to release that which does not align with your true heart. Choose to release all vows, agreements, and connections that no longer serve your highest good. Well, Kathy Hand, I think you asked for help in setting your intention. Listen to that very last sentence. Choose to release all vows, agreements, and connections that no longer serve your highest good. Let's make that our group intention. Are you all in agreement with that? Let's make a group intention from what Kuan Yin is sharing with us today. Releasing all vows, agreements, and connections that no longer serve our highest good. Let's do it. I love you, Kuan Yin. I love that every day, no matter what we do, what we say, what the topic or the conversation is that's flowing, Kuan Yin comes in with just the perfect message, the perfect energy for us all. So if you want to hold that as our group intention, let me know. Give hearts, give love, and give your yes. Let's do a yes today. Let's all say yes. If you are in agreement that we're going to do this group intention for this week, we're all going to go into our hearts. We are going to release anything that's not serving us, anything that we've made an agreement to. You know, an agreement is an agreement in the moment you make it. If things change, you can change. You can agree to tweak that agreement. You can decide at any moment, that doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. I'm always saying, look at your belief system. A belief is just a thought you keep on thinking. So what is in your belief system that's not serving you? What are you doing and saying that if you stepped away from it for a moment, if you step back and you say, wait, what am I thinking? What is going on here? I don't believe that. I no longer hold that in my heart as something that I agree to. And you can do the sway test. If there's something that you're unsure about, you can ask yourself a yes or no question. Do I still believe this? So you all know how to connect with your heart. We do it every day, that heart-brain coherence, right? You breathe into your heart. This is your high heart. So when you breathe into your heart, and you sit up tall or you stand, which is the best way to do this. If you stand up and you breathe and you connect in with your higher self, as we do when we connect with the heart and the brain, then ask yourself, if you have a belief, let's say you really believe that you're not as deserving as someone else to receive money or to receive love or whatever it is, fill in the blank. I am not worthy. I am not as deserving as they are. They need it. They need it more than me. They have all these obligations. They need the money more than I do. If you're holding that a belief system like that, and I'm just using that as an example, go into your heart, breathe in, then relax your body, and ask the question, do I really believe that I am not worthy? And your body is going to move. It's going to move either forward or it's going to move backwards. This is called the sway test. And when you do the sway test, that answer is coming from deep inside of you, from your subconscious, from your connection with your higher self. And when you ask that question and you get your answer, then look at that. Look at that and ask, wow, when did I start believing that? I don't hold true to that. That's not what I think or feel or believe at all. It's so simple to figure out. It is so simple to go inside of you and get the answers. Always do it as a yes or no question, and then sit quietly or stand and just see what your body has to say to you. You might want to get what your yes or no sway is before you ask the important question. So like for me, I would be very still and I would ask, is my name Teri? And I start moving forward because every time I do the sway test, forward is a yes for me. If I were to ask a different question that I already know the answer to, is my name Ruth? And I just immediately start falling backwards. Our body knows how to respond to our subconscious mind. It is so powerful. So look at those beliefs. And then, as Kuan Yin has guided us, it's your decision. You can choose to release all of those vows, all of those agreements, and all of those connections that no longer serve your highest good. Wow. Kuan Yin is amazing, isn't she? And Suzanne says, yes, I needed that today. Isabel says that is a great message and it is a great intention. I do want that for sure. Yes, yes, yes. Rick Morrow agreed to disagree. Okay. And Pat Moss said her yes. Jasmine says, I release all vows and commitments that does not resonate with my highest good. Awesome, Jasmine. Kathy Hand says, I love that. Yes, last week I was having difficulty at work and it started dragging me down into a negative place. My coworkers and I will have extra tasks assigned to us this upcoming week, which we find totally unnecessary and time-consuming. Well, go into that with a positive attitude and release all of those agreements. Release the agreement that it's going to be, unnecessary and time-consuming. Maybe it is. Maybe that's a fact. But how do you choose to deal with it? How are you going into that week? What mindset are you going into it with? And Tabby says, speaking of messages, here, y'all, to all the queens who are fighting alone, baby, you're not dancing on your own. Yes, thank you for giving that message, Tabby. We are not alone. We are so blessed to be with each other and to be surrounded by angels. Good morning, Rosalind. Good vibes. Pat Moss, my super supportive sister Susan, is reading her magic book on the same day. Awesome. And we have Susan in our prayers, I believe, Pat. I think you added her in. Kathy Hand says, so my intention is to take on those extra tasks and not complain, but just complete them with ease and grace because I am capable and I am a great medical laboratory technician. Yes, it's the mindset, isn't it? It's all in the mindset. We make decisions and choices every day. And today, it looks like we chose our intention for this week. Now, you can set as many intentions as you want. You can set personal intentions of bringing in more love, more experiences to lift you up, more money if that's important. Whatever it is, set your intention. And Crystal says, yes, I let everything go that is not for my highest good. Beautiful. Sally, releasing all that no longer serves me, those who are not there for my highest good. Yes. I stand with you on that, Sally. Stacy, I release any judgments I have. I release any and all negativity that is causing inflammation and anxiety. I got lost for a minute, but I'm back in my loving power. I can and I will. That is my statement for the week. I love that statement. Thank you, Stacy. Tabby says, my intention is to do the same thing I do every night. Try to take over the world. Gotta love Pinky in the brain. Yes. Deirdre, I also intend to release all things that no longer serve me. Let it be done, and so it is done, damn it. Oh, I love that. It's too bad we don't have a D-Day. But today is a Super S Day, and we can all be our own superhero. That is my S. I want that for all of you. Be your own superhero. Be that one that swoops in and saves the day. That one that knows how invincible you are, how powerful you are. And when you stand in your divine authority, that's you being your own superhero. Lisa Nichols puts it in a way that I love. She says, I am my own rescue. Let's do that. Let's adapt that also. I am my own rescue. I'm not looking outside of me somewhere for a superhero to swoop in. I am that superhero. I'm rescuing me. And the way I rescue me is, wow, I turn it around. Whatever it is, I turn it around and I look at it. I look it in the eye and I say, I'm not afraid to examine these beliefs. I'm not afraid to see who I truly am inside of me because there is nothing to fear. The only thing to fear is fear itself. I don't know who said that, but I love it. I'm adapting it. So when we look at those beliefs and we look at what we're holding to be true, really look at it. Don't just blindly accept it. Ask yourself, do the sway test. Find out how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. That's what I say. Tell me how you really feel about this. And is it true for you? Is it holding true as something you believe? Well, I believe in the power of prayer. I believe that where two or more are gathered, we are a force to be reckoned with. We are so powerful, and our prayers are heard. We see this. We see the answered prayer. You saw Jasmine's daughter, Myra, come in and thank us for our prayers and share that there was improvement. We've had so many answers to prayer, not only on here, but at night when we do our chanting, we have answers to prayer. So yes, we are powerful. We are that powerful. And we're going to be our own superhero. Starting this moment, we are going to rescue ourselves by examining beliefs, by sharing love, by going deeper. That's what we did today. Did you all notice that? We didn't stay on that surface today. We took the deep dive to say, hey, what am I? What am I? And then answer with an I am. And if it's not something that you fully believe, then change it. Change your I am. You can do that. You can change an agreement at any time. Okay, what else we got? I forget where I am. All right, I did Deirdre's. And Jasmine says, I deserve good health, peace, happiness, and abundance. I let go of all beliefs that do not resonate with good health, love, and happiness, peace, and abundance. Thank you, Jasmine. Tabby, I'm releasing everything that is trying to hold me down or hold me back. Deirdre, I am a supreme being of compassion and love. Sally, I am present today, yielding a mighty sword and cutting all cords to the negative sides of life. Indeed, I see you as that mighty warrior. And Tabby says, I love the quote that says she needed a superhero, so she became one. That's it. That's what we're doing. We are becoming our own superhero, our own rescue. And what's happening when we do that? You're becoming empowered. You're clearing. If you notice how I have to keep clearing my throat, I'm filling into all of your energy of letting it go. If it's there, if it's stuck right there in that throat chakra area, clear it. Cough, clear your throat. Whatever you have to do to move the energy out, move it out. Let go of those old patterns and habits and beliefs that are not serving you. Kuan Yin has spoken today, and she's told us loud and clear that it's time to let it go. It's time to release. And Tasha says, release is so good. My intention is to say that I can be my solution. Yes, you can. Oh, Deirdre, we actually have 24 because we have people on YouTube joining in today. Awesome. Diane Hoffma, welcome. Diane says, I release those things that do not serve me and bring in those things that serve me in my journey. I love it. All right, let's get to our prayers. Feel into your energy right now before we do the prayers. Just take a moment. Just be still. Be silent. And look at your energy. What's it feeling like right now? What does it feel like? Is it feeling powerful? Are you feeling ready to face this day, this week? I invite you and encourage you every moment of every day. If you start feeling not empowered, if you start feeling like you're wavering, you're giving in to all of those things that were holding you back, You're giving in to a feeling of unworthiness, of not being deserving, not being good enough. If that starts coming up for you at any time, today and going forward, say those words. I am my own superhero. I am my own rescue. And turn it around. Release whatever that is that you started to go into, whatever low vibration. If somebody that doesn't understand you spiritually starts to tell you that something's not true, or that's not the way it is, or you're not living in the real world, you're burying your head in the sand, because that happens. It happens. We get people that try to pull us down off of our high vibration. Don't let it happen. Stay in that high state. Stay in your vibration that feels right to you. If you're doing the sway test and it's telling you, yes, God is good. Yes, this world is where you're supposed to be, shining your light, then do it. Just do it. And always go back into your heart and know your magnificence. You found it today. I saw your comments. I read most of them. I read your comments of yeses. Yes, you want to release all of those things. Yes, your intention is to be the very best you possible, releasing all of those cords that are pulling you like a puppet or holding you down. So absolutely this week, in every moment when you find yourself swaying out of that high vibration state, going back into whatever it was that just kept tugging at you, let's cut those cords today. Let's do a cord cutting. I'm going to read through the names and then stay with me, because we're going to cut some cords. And if you want your cord cut, then hang on, people, because Archangel Michael is in the house. And we're going to ask him, while we're standing in that circle, our prayer circle that we create every day, we're going to ask Michael to come to each one of you. And if you want your cords cut that are holding you back, all you have to do is say your yes. All right, so let's get to the prayers. And love you, Diane. I am my own superhero. I am my own rescue. That's the mantra. Those are the words I want you to remember. If you don't remember anything else that happened here today, if there's nothing else that impacted you or that grabbed you, let that be the words that you take away from here today. I am my own superhero. I am my own rescue. And I am getting rid of a troll. Thank you, Tipti Mandal, for being here. And we don't allow trolls on the morning show, so we're loving you and telling you goodbye. And Sherry Layton Gatewood, oh my, how I think about you every day. Thank you for being here. And yes, Sally, put you right in the middle of that circle and asking Archangel Michael to cut those cords for you. And I see some of you already saying your yeses. Just say your yes if you want your cords cut. Michael knows who you are. And Annie says, day 4 in our new place, and I'm not falling into fear of how I will pay the bills. God will supply. Cut my cords of worry and fear. Amen. All right, here are the names that we're placing in that middle prayer circle for all of us to just surround with love. Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, Billy, Tim, Sheila, Justin and Brandon, Gary, James, Loretta, Joanne Hill, Joanne Castillo, Erica Hoppy, Deirdre and Danya, Suzanne Millard and her family, Jillian and Jackie and Jessa, Denise Choka, Marietta and Ed, Leo Harley and his family, Lakshmi, DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio, Catherine Kovacs and her family. I see a lot of release happening out there. I see yeses all over the place. John Paul, Franco's family, Mary Jane, Pam and Gordy, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, and we are lifting them high today. Christina and her family, Kathy Hand and her family, Pat Moss and your sister Susan, and also your daughter and your grandchildren, Becky LaFave, Charlie and family, Hope and Zena. Andrea Gregg, Annie Seven and your son Grayson, Regina and Adam, Cassandra, Denise Ortega, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer Langren, her husband Micah, who I got to see yesterday, Jennifer's brothers Chuck and Ken, and I got an update on them, and let's continue lifting them in prayer. And I also want to add Charles, which is a mutual friend of myself and Jen, and I got to see him at lunch yesterday, and he needs our prayers. Oksana and Amber, Oksana's mom, and Jenna and Maximus, her son, Isabel, her daughters, Inej and Teresa, and Isabel's husband, Paul, Stacy and her husband and her beautiful family and her mom, Karen, Blue Jean and her husband, Dave, and all the fur babies. Where else am I? I lost my place. Karen Palmer and her family, Grace Isis and her father Edwin, Kathy Caputo, praying for that eye and for complete resolution of whatever is going on there physically and her entire physical being and her emotional being. Raymond, Rebecca and Phil, the California fires, Tina Carzo, Tracy, Luz, Jebby, Jim, Ryan, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Brookie, and I think Brookie is on the road. The Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Dawson, Winston G. Campbell, Sean, Angel and her husband Derek, Lily in Norway and her daughter Stina and her mom, Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Elena, Tabby, Bill, Kelly, Jasmine, Anya and Myra, Alba, Mary Lou Burdick, Kathy's friends Patty and Sonia, Kim Blood and her sister Chris, Kathy's co-workers in the lab, lifting that whole work environment up this week, Kathy. Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Edwin, Joni, Adriel, Corinne, Tiago, Tony and her husband, Tam in Utah, Vicky in Georgia, Ken, Dottie and Dawn, Ruth Anderson and her family, Stephen, Tammy Fisk and her daughter, Michelle, Bo and Candy Hand, Billy's children, Brittany Kiss, Crystal Nobles and Dean and the two boys, Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, Herv, Rochelle's mom, Rose, Bob Rice, and Kathy asked that we add Bob's wife, Joanne, into the prayer circle as Bob is facing the end of his journey here in his human self. So we're lifting Joanne up for what she's going through. Soma and Yatin, Julia Osborne, Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Sharon Ria, Karen and her family, Eric Turner, Mira Rubin, Nick and his family, our Kenya family with Grace Isis, Jean, Cynthia, Helena, and Edwina, the nieces and nephews, animals, and fur kids, Lulu the kitty, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Pajama, Tammy Hill and her family, Phil B., Catherine, who just had a beautiful baby, Lynn Gallagher, Antonio Papa, Elaine Armstrong, Dania Navarro, Wendy in Florida and Wendy in the UK, Carrie Wilderman and her family, Monsi's daughter, Freddie, Billy Joe, Abha, Mary Crincoli and her friends J.H. and Mike S., and we heard that Chip passed away with COVID. So we're lifting Chip's family up now as they face the grief. Irene and Eduardo, John, Eddie Quills, and Jose. So if you have others you want to put in there, go ahead and type them in the comments. We are going to go into our hearts and hold all of these names and add your name in there as you're holding it in your heart, because we're all going into the circle today. And Sherry, I see you. I will add Heather to the list, and thank you for letting us know that. And those of you that want your cords to be cut by Archangel Michael, jump right into that circle. Hold it in your heart. Hold that energy of opening up and allowing. That's what we are doing now. Diane Hoffman, I see you. Yes, I will add you to our list. Okay, deep breath in and hold it, hold it, hold it, and then release. On your next breath in, just see that stream of light coming directly from source energy, from God the Creator. Let it fill your heart space. All of these names that we're holding there, let's bring in the light over everyone. And then release. One more deep, deep breath in, coming from source, from divine Mother, Christ consciousness, all the angels, all the masters. Just bring that breath deep into your heart, all the way into your lungs until your belly pooches out. Bring it in and hold it. Now I want you to do a hard release of this energy you pulled in. So let it go. Let everything flow out of you. We're breaking through to that very core of who you are, your true self, your authentic self. So now return your breath to normal. Keep breathing in the love. Keep holding that energy inside of you. All of these names that are in the circle, we're going to minister and be of service to them first. So anyone that was put in that inner circle that's suffering in some way, that has something going on that they've asked for prayer, let's ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to both step forward for them, asking that whatever is holding them down and holding them back, whatever is not serving their best and highest good, to be released. We are stepping in and asking this on their behalf because they have been placed in our care. They have been placed on a list of names that is important to be seen and heard and acknowledged and loved into the very best answer possible. So Michael and Raphael, we thank you for being here. We thank you for seeing every name on this list and for releasing any energy that's holding them back. And we give gratitude for doing so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now let's turn our attention to each person that said your yes. Each person that said, please cut these cords. I release any of this energy that's not serving me. Whatever it is, whatever vow, agreement, habit, thought process, belief, whatever is not serving you, whatever is holding you down, I want you to see if that comes to your mind as you breathe in your next breath. Do you even know what it is that's holding you back? In some cases, you do. In some cases, you know that there's something that you've been unwilling to let go of. Maybe there's some anger or hurt. Maybe there's a grudge. Or maybe it's just the way you've always been. Have you ever had that thought? This is just the way I am. But if it's not serving you, if it's not lifting you, are you still buying into that? Are you still believing that you are doing something or thinking something or acting in a certain way just because that's the way you are? Look at that thought process. Look at that belief. Do you still think that works for you? And if you are willing to have your cord cut to anything that's not serving you, and maybe you know what it is and maybe you don't, that's not important. Just ask Archangel Michael right now to cut your cord wherever you are. Let's just call in Michael, and everyone hold space for each other. Hold that sacred thought that God is a loving God, that God wants us all happy and healthy and free from whatever is tying us down, whatever is holding us back. We don't need that. If it's no longer serving you, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And say these words. I release with love. Whatever you're releasing, I release it with love. I let it go from my being, from my thoughts, from my actions. I release with love. Only love and light is welcome inside of me. Only love and light is what I choose for my life. So let's take a moment as you feel the cords being cut. This is powerful. Stay in your thought of release. Stay in your thought of being blessed by what's going on, by what's happening to you. And let's just take a moment together in silence. Lord, I ask that your messenger angel, Michael, perform the cutting of any cord that's not serving me and not serving anyone that's hearing these words right now. The release that's being done in this very moment is to let go of anything not serving us and releasing that energy to be taken up to the universe, to be transmuted to positive energy. May the world be blessed by what's happening here. May this affect all energy everywhere on earth, because we know that when we raise our vibration, we are adding in to the vibration of the whole planet. So we give gratitude. We thank you, God, first and foremost. Thank you for giving us these beautiful messengers, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Uriel. Thank you for all of the angels and the beings of light who came in today to help us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now if you had your cord cut by Michael, just ask in Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the healing angel. Ask Archangel Raphael to completely close the area where that was affecting you in your body, or in your emotions, or in your mind. Raphael will close up that energy field where the cord was, and it'll be healed. What you just did is a spiritual surgery. You disconnected from an energy that was holding your spirit back, that was holding you back from being your very best you. Michael cut that cord. You decided to release it. And now decide to not take it back. It's your choice. If you want Raphael to close up that cord, close up that portal where any energy like what you let go of might want to come back in, you choose. And as Raphael closes it up, and Saint Germain comes in with the violet flame to make sure that it's sealed and that nothing is going to come back in of that vibration, you have the assurance of these powerful angels. You have the assurance of God that when you release this entirely and you cut it off from yourself, it's gone. It's gone. It's time to celebrate. It's time to say your thank you. It's time to do that. Maybe emotional release. Maybe there's tears. I'd love to hear from you if you let go, if you feel that release now, if you feel lighter. And one last thing before we leave this place today is to love on Mother Earth. Every day we do a heart healing for Mother Earth. And right now, with this beautiful, fresh energy that you have after you let go and release what was holding you back, let's let each other know, I stand by you. I stand by you as you are finding that superhero inside of you. I stand by you as you rescue yourself. I stand by you in your love of Mother Earth. So all of our hearts that are so full and so energized in this moment, let's pour that love into Mother Earth. Just see Gaia opening up. See all the cords that are holding her back. All of the hostility, all of the anger, all of the conflict, all of the storms that are going on, all the fires. Let's see those cords being cut. Let's do some powerful work up in here today. Cut the cords that are holding back our beautiful Earth Mother. Release the anger from her. Release the hostilities. Release the wars that are going on. Cut those energies. We see Michael performing that task. Just envision that, just like you cut your own cord. See Archangel Michael doing that cutting of the cord to release the energy, to free up our Earth Mother so that she can thrive and she can bring us more love, more nurturing, and provide for us, as she always has, but in a freer, more beautiful way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's give gratitude. Let's just hold each other. Just take a moment right now, all together, and just hold each other. Give that hug. Make it a bear hug. Make it hugging that person so tight that you're squeezing yourselves together. You're bonding over love. There's no better thing to bond with than love. Wow, this was emotional today. So let's send love to each other. Y'all know how this goes. You know how it works. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing your important work, your deep work today. We didn't stay on the surface. We went into the deep dive and we said, let's get this done. Let's get it done, and then let's share with each other how we really feel about each other. And we do it on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you so much. I'm going to ask y'all a favor. If you know somebody that could use this message today, this message came straight from God. It wasn't me, okay? It was me setting me aside so that God could minister to all of us, so the angels could come in and do their work that they're here to do. If you know somebody that could use that message, send them the link. Send it to them from YouTube or Facebook, wherever you want to send it. But let them know if they want to change their lives, if they want this power that you just felt, all they have to do is release and let go. And if they want to follow along, all they have to do is listen to these last, 20 minutes or so that we spent and the work that we did to cut our cords and release the energy. Each moment today, remember, I am my own superhero. I am my rescue. All right, let's get out of here. We have a day to go celebrate and have fun in, so let's just do it. Heal and pack a to be here.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun.
Oh,
If you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play.
Reading the messages with tears of joy because I see the healing that happens. I see you all releasing, letting go.
Get the rush, you're in and find a good spot.
How beautiful.
Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow
It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to shed some tears.
We got plenty of
Love that you're sharing.
Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because
Crystal is on YouTube and self-release. your channel, Teri. Thank you for being here, Crystal. Let's go, and let's play, and let's pray. Let's have fun in this day. And remember, you're magnificent. I love you so much. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later.